algebra you will come across with only four types of the questions in broadly classification. Questions which are based upon variables to variable, right? In variables to variables questions, when answer options are in variable, that means answer options are containing variables, as well as your question is also in variable format. So variable to variable questions. Similarly, you can come across questions based upon variable to number questions when answer options are in numbers, exact numbers, but question is given to us in terms of variable. Or it can be like this, numbers to variable questions when question is given to us in numbers but answer options are in variable. So these three parameters are very easy. And one last parameter which I will definitely make it easy for you is called numbers to numbers question when answer options are in numbers as well as your question is also in numbers. So numbers to number question. So only these types of the questions mostly you will come across while writing your paper. So let's start with the question solving itself, right? We will learn how will you classify. If you see this first question of the sheet, this first question of the sheet is actually variable to variable question. Why is it variable to variable question? Because you can see our question is given to us in variable as well as our answer options are also in variable. It is variable to variable question. So please try out this question. So you can see this question immediately. We have asked to answer fx plus 1. So if we are answering fx plus 1, we can immediately say it can also be based upon it. See, is you have to look into whatever the easiest possible parameter for you here, and what number you supposed to put in place of x so you are able to differentiate among your answer options. Here if I put see, if I put x equal to 0, which you can definitely put, but if by chance it comes out to be 25, now you are confused whether you're supposed to choose C or you're supposed to choose D. So you should not be putting x is equal to 0 here. You can put x equal to -1, which will definitely make it f0 only. When I will put x equal to -1, right, it becomes f0. What is given to us here, right? F0 we can find out from here. If I put here x equal to 1, it becomes f0, and if I put x equal to 1, it comes out to be 3 plus 5 plus 6, right, which comes out to be 14. So f0 has to be 14. When f0 has to be 14, now we know when we are putting here -1, then we are getting f0. So if I put -1 in answer option is supposed to give us 14. So put -1 in answer options. So if I pick answer option C first, why I'm picking answer option C? The reason behind it, because if you see answer option D here, it is already 1 here, minus will make it plus, so it can never be equal to 14. That's why this answer option I'm not picking it even. Now if I put pick only these three answer options are remaining. Here you can pick whatever you want, but you should not be picking this answer option also. Why you should not be picking this answer option? Because if you put minus, it will become -17, -28, which definitely cannot be equal to 14. So these two answer options are anyway out. Either first option is possible or answer option third is possible. So because of this 25 and 25, I will pick answer option C first. So if you pick C answer option, if I put -1 there, it comes out to be 3 minus 16 plus 25. Right? Is it equal to 40? Let's check it out. Is it equal to 40? Because if you see, it comes out to be 9 plus 3, which is equal to 12. So I don't feel it is equal to 13. Right? So what exactly I have done, you can see here, when you got to know these two answer options are not possible, and you picked answer option C here, and according to answer option C, you are getting 12 instead of 14. It means answer option C is wrong. You Now you should not check for answer option A, because when three answer options are wrong, it means this has to be answer option. So right answer for this question is A. You can check it when examination is over and you have enough time, but here there is no need to check for answer option A. It has to be the right answer. So I hope you understood how we will be approaching. So this is variable to variable question. Let's discuss one more. This is also variable to variable question, right? Because you can see our question is in variable for a format, as well as our answer options are also in variable format. So let's try out this question also. So take 2 minutes and solve question number 2. See, for these questions, you should not be taking more than 2 minutes anyhow, because these are the easy questions and this can be your scoring part. So see how will you be approaching this question also. We What exactly they're asking some summation. They're looking for some summation. They're asking some kind of the addition here, and we have to look into what addition is possible. But if I say where p is equal to 1 as well as n is also equal to 1, that means only one term is there. At least through this we can remove some answer options, right? So if they're asking what is f1 in the place of p, if I put 1 here, that means they're looking for f1 here only. And if they're looking for f1 here, we can remove some answer options immediately. This answer option is not possible and this answer option is not possible, because both the answer option, because f1 is what, f1 we know f1 is equal to 3. So when you put 1 in answer option C or answer option D, you will never get 3. That's why these answer options are not possible. Now probability of getting right answer is 33.33%, is still very high. So we have to put some effort and look something else, because it is given to us fx, which I can take 1, plus fy is equal to what is 3 into 3, right? So from here we can say f2 comes out to be 9. So we got to know f2. So we can see here it comes out to be p is equal to 1 to 2 fp, which is equal to f1 plus f2. F1 is 3 and f2 is 9, which is equal to 12. So 12, that means if I put n is equal to 2, it should equal to 12. And now there is a no need to check answer option C and answer option D. So n is equal to 2 will make it 12. So this answer option is also wrong. Now put 2 there, we can see this answer option is also wrong. So now put 2 here, so we can see 3 by 2 into 8, which comes out to be 12. So right answer for this question, answer option B for Bangalore. So variable to variable questions, when because it is summation, you have to look into it is summation. When we say from p1 to p2, that means summation of two numbers in a sequence. So p1 we know it is 3, and through this particular relation we can find out p2 also, right? It comes out to be 9 here. So it has to be 3 plus 9, which is 12. So 12 will come only through answer option B for Bangalore. So I hope you understood how to solve variable to variable questions. Now look at different parameter and look at different questions also. Question number 3, if you see, in question number 3, this question is based upon variable to numbers question, because you can see question is in variable format but answer options are in numbers. So variable to numbers question. So try out this question, take 2 minutes. 2 minutes are over. Let's see. Yeah, you should be quite fast while solving this question, as I told you. Okay, anyway, let's discuss. In this question, our objective is to find out A50, right? When our objective is to find out A50, can't we say let n is equal to 50? Can we say this? Let n is equal to 50. Now when n becomes 50, now we can say our objective is to find out what is an, right? Our objective is to find out what is an. So if n is equal to 50, we can also say n minus 1 is equal to 49, right? N minus 1 is equal to 49. So you can see your answer option A first. Answer option A we can write down 6 into 2 to the power 49 has to be n minus 1 minus 5 by 2. Answer option B has to be 7 into 3 to the power n minus 1 minus 5 by 2. Answer option C has to be 7 into 3 to the power n minus 1 minus 3 by 2. These has to be, but like this our answer option is supposed to go. Now we know, after converting answer option, we know a1 is equal to 1. So when a1 is equal to 1, it means in the place of n, if I put 1, it should be equal to 1. So let's put n is equal to 1 in the given answer option. So if you put n is equal to 1 in the place of n, it comes out to be 1 by 2. So we can immediately say answer option A can never be our answer. Look at the answer option B. If I put n is equal to 1 there, it comes out to be 1. So it can be our answer. I'm not saying it is our answer. It may be, may not be. I'm not sure about this. Look at the answer options C here. If we put 1 there, it comes out to be 2, which is again not possible. So answer option C is also not possible from here. And if you look at our last answer option, which is answer option D, in the place of n, if you put 1 at that particular place, it comes out to be minus 1, right? Right? 6, sorry, it comes out to be minus 1 by 2, which is also not the our answer, because ultimately we know a1 has to be 1, which comes out to be only 3. Answer option B. So right answer for this question, answer option B. So you would have seen what exactly I have done. The question was number to number question, right? It was number to number question. So this number to number question, first we have converted this question first we have converted this question from a variable to variable, and again we have converted back into numbers, and that's how we supposed to mark answer. So whenever you are seeing, so this question you can see it not number to number, it was actually variable to number question. We have converted into variable to variable, and then we have solved this question. So right answer for this question is answer option B for Bangalore. So let's try out 2-3 more questions to have better understanding over this particular concept. So let's try out question number 4. I am discussing same question, so you should be having command over this particular logic and this particular method, right? So for the answer, so again see this question, the same question, variable to numbers question. We can say from here, see, because our objective is what, to look for what is a 100. So when we are looking for a 100 here, we can assume that n is equal to 100. So when n is equal to 100, our objective will change. Now we supposed to look into what is an. So when we are looking into what is an, we can also say from here n minus 1 is equal to 99 and 2n is equal to 200. Now we can change our answer options also. So if I am converting into variable, our answer option 1 will become 3 to the power n minus 1 minus 2n. Answer option B for Bangalore will become 3 to the power n minus 1 plus 2n. And answer option C will become 3 to the power n minus 2n. And last answer option will become 3 to the power n plus 2n. Right? These are the our right answer options in terms of variable. So now our objective is to look for an. When we are looking for an, and what is given to us, if you see, a1 is given to us, a1 is equal to 1. So in the place of n, if we put 1, it has to be equal to 1. So let's put 1 in the place of all these numbers. So if we put n is equal to 1 here, you can see this comes out to be minus 1, right? Because 3 to the power 0 is 1. So if you put 1, it comes out to be minus 1. If you put 1 here, in this particular scenario, it comes out to be 3, which is also wrong because we are looking for 1. If you put 1 here, it will give you 1. But if you put 1 here, it will give you again 5. Right? So you can see immediately only answer option C gives us 1. Other answer options are not giving us 1. So right answer for this question is equal to answer option C for California. Right? So what exactly we did? Our question was in variable. Our answer options were in numbers. What we exactly did? We converted our question into variable and our answer options also in variable format. And because only one information was given to us, a1 is equal to 1, on the basis of this we are able to figure out what answer option is right here. So this is a possible fastest approach while solving these kind of the questions, because what generally people do while solving these questions, they will be trying to find out what is a1, what is a2, what is a3, and try to decode some pattern. On the basis of that, they'll be judge what is a 100 or a 200. But if you're using this approach, this is the most powerful approach to solve this question faster than anyone else. So I hope you understood how to approaching these kind of the questions. So let's move further, solve 2 3 more questions and get the better idea about this. So try out the cat 2007 question, try out question number 7 and question number 8. Right, both the questions are variable based questions, you can see. So try out both the questions. So questions can be complex as I have given to you, but definitely you can make these questions easy. See, the problem with this question is what? Whenever these kind of the questions you will see in paper, it is given to us n is greater than equal to 4, right? So what exactly you will try to do? First, you will take n is equal to 4 and solve this question. Then you will stuck with two and three answer options. Then again you will take n is equal to 5 and try this question. Again you will stuck with these answer options, 2 and 3 answer options. And now you are not having enough courage to go for n is equal to 6, because if you reach till n is equal to 6 you will definitely get the answer. But in examination, when we are writing paper, we are in pressure and time is flying like anything, then definitely going till n is equal to 6 you will think, okay, it's better to attempt another question rather than trying this particular question. So it's a difficult task, and then put 6 in answer option and see this answer option is right. But just try to think why they have given n is greater than equal to 4, why they haven't given n is greater than equal to 2. It is also possible case you can get the answer n is greater than equal to 2 also. They have given n is greater than equal to 4. The reason behind it, so they can frame answer options which are invalid for at least 2 3 numbers, which goes further. Because same question I can create, I can write down n is greater than equal to 100, it will be true for that also. But it will become complex when you're increasing these numbers. But it does not mean these numbers and these answers are wrong when you are taking a smaller number. When you take number which is less than 100, it has to be true for that also. So rather than taking bigger numbers and making this question complex, you can always make these questions easy and take n is greater than equal to 2 and solve this question. Because I cannot take n is greater than equal to 0, because 0 if I take, we know we cannot create even one pair, so we have to take n is equal to 2 minimum. So if I take n is equal to 2, we know number of pairs are 2, 1 and 2. How many friends are here? We know is equal to 0. How many enemies are here? We know it is equal to 0. So friends are equal to 0, enemies are also equal to 0. So if you put n is equal to 2 in answer options, then you should get friends is equal to 0 as well as enemies are also equal to 0. So you can immediately mark answer option D and answer option C for both the questions, because only these two answer options will give you 0 at n is equal to 2. Other answer option will never give you 0. So right answer for question number 7 is answer option D for Delhi, and question number 8 is C for California. So try to understand why n is greater than equal to 4 has been written here. It is written here to make answer options complex. So that's a solving method which you can use. I have seen in multiple questions which has appeared in CAT, they have given n is greater than equal to 2008. Now does not mean it will not true for 2. It is true for 2 also. But they want to make it complex. That's why they are writing bigger numbers. So right answer for the given question are D and C, and if you are not satisfied with this, you can take n is equal to 6 and verify this. You will get the same answer options. But verification should happen after examination, not in examination. So I hope you understood how will we be approaching these questions. Let's move further and try one and two more questions. So try out question number 9. Right? This is also a good question. Take 2 to 3 minutes. So when you talk about greatest integer function, it is always less than equal to integer part, right? So what's the meaning of this? When it is less than equal to integer part, it means if it is given to us 4.2 and it is greatest integer function, the the meaning of this is equal to 4. So when it is given to us, even though it is given to us 4.99, greatest integer function will remain always equal to 4. But when it is given to us an integer, assume it is given to us 4 and it is greatest integer function, then it will remain 4, it will not change. Similarly, if you talk about least integer function is always greater than equal to nearest integer part. So when I'm talking about the least integer function, we represent generally by curly bracket. When it is given to us 4.2, we have to look for greater than equal to this number. So 4.2 will become 5. When it is given to us 4.00000001, it will again become 5. But when it is given to us exactly 4, it will remain 4. And if I take a negative term, 4.99, it is given to us minus 4.99, and we are looking for least integer function which is greater than equal to a number, so it becomes minus 4, not 5, right? Because if you see on number line, it will be minus 4 is a greater number compared to minus 4.99. And now if you see the patterns, if you see the graph of least integer function, then graph of least integer function will be like this, right? If it is say this x-axis and y-axis, right? If you look into x and y-axis here, then you can see when I will take any number from this particular parameter, we will always get 0. If you take any number, it will come from minus 1, it will come to minus 2. If you take any number from 0.2 0.9, it will convert into 1, and similarly it will go further. This is a graph of least integer function here. So we'll solve 2-3 questions based upon this, and then we will end the class. And functions we will discuss in detail in tomorrow's class, right? So why don't you try out a few questions from here. Let's try out questions which has already come in cat. So greatest integer function, let's